Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
You have a curious... What? That area is Why, I do believe you've lost... I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were... I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? You have a curious look.
You having trouble with... Hell no. He'd be out of his goddamn... Look, kid, I don't care what you think about them. Unless... You mean the generator? There's an emergency entrance to the tunnels. You know, for when the bombs fell. We siphoned power from the metro... Right.
Hey.
Shopping at You're being serious? I think you must have been out in... Then What are you talking about? Why don't you run off and find... Back for the bet? My boot... That's secure for a reason.
Hello?
I'm always glad to see... I hear... Why would you hang out with... You know, it's only a matter of time before they get hungry and... If my neighbors... It...
Doing well, I hope? I'm not here for your entertainment. Hi, I'm on duty. Can't talk. Your security concerns are Chief Gustavo.
You're not taking our water.
Oh.
Where?
That takes care of that. I hope you're not here for that water. I guess I'll take being robbed over. You got what you came for. Why don't you move on? Get out.
Falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. America, it's me, your president, John and... Gotcha! 3 Dog here. How's everyone doing?
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program.
News. Here's a question for all you faithful listeners. Have you guys and gals ever seen a tree? No, not those shriveled black things. I'm talking real trees. Brown bark, green leaves, photosynthesis, all that good stuff. Now what if I, the all-powerful 3 Dog, Bow Wow Wow, were to tell you that somewhere right here in the capital wasteland, there's a place with lots of ghouls. A veritable oasis of green in that depressing sea of brown. Look, it was years ago, and I may have been experimenting with it at the time. But I'm telling you, it's out there. Until next time, this is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now a super important public service announcement. Just a friendly reminder to all you would-be bigots out there, ghouls are people too. You see, children, ghouls are simply humans who've been exposed to an ungodly amount of radiation and haven't had the good fortune to die. Sure, they may look like hideous zombies from an old monster flick, but their hearts, their souls, their tears are all very much human. So please, if you meet one of the Capital Wasteland's mini ghouls, leave your prejudice at the door and your pistol in its holster. Ah yes, one important caveat, kiddies. Those feral ghouls that prefer the dark, dank underground, they are basically mindless zombies, so kill as many as you damn well please. Now, some music. Coming to you loud and proud from Galaxy News Radio. And here's me with the news. Question: is there a God? And if so, does he give a shit about the rest of us? I was skeptical, but that was before a certain saint from Vault 101. Little Miss Vault 101 was spotted over in Arafu, where the settlement has been hit pretty hard. riotous ruffians. But it would seem that after 101 made a little solo sojourn into the murky depths of Moresty Station, the attacks stopped. The cherry on top? She emerged a short time later with a lad named Ian West. So what happened down there in the stinking, slinking subway tunnels? Friendly chit-chat? Or a classic case of shotgun diplomacy? In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter. Arafu is quiet once more, thanks to the efforts of the Lone Wanderer from Vault 101. Thanks for listening. And you're listening to now, some music. Kitties, this is Three Dog. Bow wow, your voice in the darkness. Or at least the radio. Ah, yes, time for the news. Question, is there a God? And if so, does he give a shit about the rest of us? I was skeptical, but that was before a certain saint from Vault 101. Little Miss Vault 101 was spotted over in Arafu, where the settlement has been hit pretty hard lately by a marauding gang of riotous ruffians. But it seemed that after 101 made a little solo sojourn into the murky depths of Moresty Station, the attacks stopped. The cherry on top? She emerged a short time later with a lad named Ian West, presumably had been taken captive in the latest raid. So what happened down there in the stinking, slinking subway tunnels? Friendly chit-chat? Or a classic case of shotgun diplomacy? In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter. Arafu is quiet once more, thanks to the efforts of the Lone Wanderer from Vault 101. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. For all you guys and gals tempted by the thought of dabbing in the downtown DC ruins, here's a tip. You see, children, the Frankensteins might violently and horrifically rip you to shreds, but only if you're lucky. According to most of our reports on the super mutants, they actually prefer capturing their victims and hauling them off to God knows where. Consider yourself officially warned. Now, some music. Wastelanders, this is Three Dog Bow Wow, and you're listening to GNR. That's Galaxy News Radio, in case you forgot. And here's me with the news. Question: is there a God? And if so, does he give a shit about the rest of us? I was skeptical, but that was before a certain saint from Vault 101. Boy, children, you are going to love this. Okay, so I told you about James, the guy from the vault. And then I told you somebody else crawled out of there too. Right. Well, guess who came to visit old Three Dog at his luxurious studio in beautiful downtown DC? That's right, the other vault dweller. Now, you want to know if it gets better, don't you? Well, hell yes, it gets better. Turns out Vault Dweller number 2 was none other than James's kid. I know, I couldn't make this shit up. Okay, but now it gets kinda sad. You see, the kid's looking for her dad. Looking for James. See, James left Vault 101 without telling the kid why. Now, I've since learned that James is a scientist and is working on something big. Is that why he left the vault? Looks that way. So who knows, maybe James is going to save the world. Can't think of a better cause than that. But James, if you're listening, your kid's out, man, and she misses you. So you might want to find her before she gets swallowed up and spit out. And for all you other cats out there listening, if you see the kid from Vault 101 out there, give her a pat on the back and wish her luck. Thanks for listening, children. This is Free Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now, some music. Coming to you tape from my fortified bunker in the middle of the DC hellhole. Ain't life grand. And here's me with the news. There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. The truth, no matter how bad. And now, some music.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliché coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. A wonderful guy.
Come on, come on!
You're a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliché coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as the moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning, neath the sky of blue. Greet the sun every morning. Feel as free and happy as the day you were born. Let's go native, sun your cares away. Be creative, learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's given. Happiness to everyone, so let's go sunning. Pretty flowers need the sun.
Vault 101 was spotted over in Arafu, where the settlement has been hit pretty hard lately by a marauding gang of riotous ruffians. But it would seem that after 101 made a little solo sojourn into the murky depths of Moresti Station, the attacks stopped. The cherry on top? She emerged a short time later with a lad named Ian West, who presumably had been taken captive in the latest raid. So what happened down there in the stinking, slinking subway tunnels? Friendly chit-chat? Or a classic case of shotgun diplomacy. In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter. Arafu is quiet once more, thanks to the efforts of the Lone Wanderer from Vault 101. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff's important. Just a friendly reminder to all you would-be bigots out there, ghouls are people too.
I wish there were more. I want.
You see, children.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eagle.
Infirmary? How's everyone doing? Ah, yes, time. All right. Three Dog is bugs.
Oh, hey!
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart.
Good hunting! Unless.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security?
Unless.
These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Frighteningly irradiated ghouls of underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder, they're all around us, I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your President. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence.
I know you're here.
And carry our collective values forward. into the future. Democracy, democracy, now and forever. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Where could we go even if we did escape? There's no point.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a
Where
talk.
could we go even if we did
Let's
escape? We
talk
just
about
died.
government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America, the Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, can we hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before the war, whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off. Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. A good leader can't get too far ahead of his followers.
Time to tear you apart! Kick ass!
There's no point.
Hey, what can I get you? Enjoy.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. A perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose, to make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an hour. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America.
Hey, don't mind.
Will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Good hunting!
Time's up.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. this generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny.
This is it. Stand down, boys. Come on, boys! Fresh meat! Kick it!
My beautiful America. This is President Eden. It's time. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction.
It's go time.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat.
Hey, good to see you. Fresh out of the... Yeah.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. We can afford all we need, but we cannot afford all we want. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, president of the Enclave. President of your heart. is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we?
Your time just ran out.
The rest of these guys around here might not want anything to do with you. Sure.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
That's secure. Yes, ma'am?
Quick fix. Nice to see you again.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart.
Another satisfied customer.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute. Ah, I knew you. Another satisfied customer.
Hello. Hey there.
Welcome to Potomac and Tire.
Decided to check out.
listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Thanks.
Morning.
All of us here thank you for... It's...
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends?
was also found.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy. Sure thing. Good hunting!